When last we left the posse, mysteries abound in the town of Black Horse, Kansas. Some sort of strange plant doppelgangers have been replacing villains and townsfolk alike. The posse, all deputized by the sheriff, Charles Edward Fulton, have been tasked with discovering exactly what is going on. To it, they decided to buy some goats and stick them in a prison cell and see what happens. The two goats, Ricky and Johnson, are possibly... One of them is possibly a plant replicant. The posse wants to see where that goes. The posse split into two different groups. Clint, Clint, Duncan, and Cletus traversed out into the wilderness to the Big Rock, where they initially discovered the strange plant that may or may not be connected with these plant hybrid people. While Jacque and Dale decided to return to the O'Leary farmhouse and get some answers from someone who might actually know something. On their way back to the hotel to question about possible incursions by enemy forces, they had a long conversation and left off with Dale promising Jacque to tell him everything he knows once they've accomplished their current mission. So, Jacque and Dale, you've arrived at the hotel. What do you want to do?
Oh no, do you think we should just go in, guns blazing, asking this guy a bunch of questions? Or you want to just, try to have a casual conversation with Shane before we,
Well, if the Texas Rangers are involved, I would assume we try to keep as low profile as possible.
Agreed.
We're going to get some answers out of them. I promise that. And I'm just going to walk in.
Okay.
I'm following him in.
There's nobody immediately behind the desk at the hotel, but there is the little bell that you can ring.
Around what time is it?
You want to check your watch?
Yeah.
It's getting to be about 5 p.m. It's like 5:15-ish.
Okay.
I only ask because some people have timepieces that tell the wrong time sometimes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So.
Okay.
And I hit the bell.
Okay. It takes a couple of minutes for him to come out. A couple more minutes. Finally out from the back room. Shane Munchin, the hotel owner, a ginger-haired white fellow with a long Dr. Eggman mustache, well-oiled, wearing an apron, and a white cotton shirt, comes out. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Good to see you again.
Good evening.
How are you? What can I do for you?
We have a couple of questions. We're just checking up on all the townsfolk after all the hullabaloo past couple of days between the fires and the Yonder Boys incursions, and the sheriff wanted us to kind of go from business to business and see if anything else is going wrong, if anybody else needs anything. Just...
Well, no, I think I'm all set here. I don't need nothing. Sheriff's office ain't too far away if I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Indeed.
We just wanted to ask, have you had any other new tenants that came in other than my colleagues and I?
New tenants? No, yeah. I mean, things have been kind of quiet here recently, a couple months. Most folks don't stay too long. They go out, hop the railroad. And most people come through looking for work, head back out down the railroad and towards they're still building the railroad to Dodge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where most of my clientele comes in. They spend the night here and then they head out.
Okay.
Anyone in, so nobody in particular stuck out to you?
No, I mean, yourself. Not
Fair
too many.
point, fair
Not
point.
too many people pay for that many nights up front.
True.
That's mostly it. see nothing too strange. Should I be on the lookout for any individuals, any descriptors?
We are just checking to see if anyone else. The Yonda gang kind of disbanded after we took them both down. We're just trying to see if possible, they could have came disguised, or they could have got outside help that are trying to sit in on the town. So we're trying to check in on the businesses and notices any new faces in town.
Oh no, I got posters for all the members of the gang.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
Much appreciated. Yes, yes.
If there was anyone from a different government branch that came in, I know that we, for the most part, would send them up to the mansion to check in to see how they were doing there first. But are there any other lodgings that they would have, or is it just basically they'd set up kind of camp wherever?
If anybody has any other lodgings, the only ones that I know about, they have a couple rooms over at the Silver Dollar Saloon. And I don't know, sometimes the mayor entertains guests in his guest house.
Yeah.
But that's about all I would know.
Okay. We appreciate your help.
Of course.
Yes, thank you, Shane. Thank you.
Well, you have a good night, gentlemen. Let me know if I can do anything else for you. And he starts to head into the back room.
Absolutely.
Is there any other questions you want to ask him while you got him?
Do you want to cut off his finger, see if he's a plant?
Yeah. Let's cut his throat.
You want to throw a stick of dynamite?
As tempting as it is,
Let's
I feel
throw
like
in the
that's not the
boiler.
best course of action right now. I lean over towards Dale. Do you suspect anything from Shane? Do you think he's being completely truthful? I don't know the man.
Could I have rolled something to see if I noticed anything change in his demeanor when I asked about any government?
I'll let you roll. I'm not gonna do a retcon roll, but you could roll a.
Well,
now that you could roll a now that you mention it roll.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that at a -1. So
Okay.
roll notice -1.
Oh, let's go. Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
That's 10.
Yeah. That's 10.
Other governments was a weird. He gave
Weird
he kind of cocked his head, but he didn't act like he was hiding anything.
Yeah.
He's just like other governments. The only other government would be the Confederacy.
Yeah. Even though, branches. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Deseret is a nation.
Yeah.
Been around for 5 years. Yeah, it's 1871.
Do they have a leader?
They do.
Okay, I thought it was like more of like a.
No, it's an independent nation.
Gotcha.
That was in 1866. It's seceded from the. It's seceded.
Gotcha.
Formed its own union, own state. Well, not state, own country.
Gotcha.
The man is odd, but I don't think if he was hiding anything, he'd be able to hide it well. I think he just is blessed with the knowledge that he really just doesn't know too much, except for who comes in here. If we would have been able, he does post all the posters about the Yonda gang, so we have someone that's close to the deputy's office, or the sheriff's office, as we do. I think we should head over to the Silver Dollar and ask the same questions.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I'll follow your lead.
Start going over Silver Dollar.
Put the hat on.
Very short walk. Don't even have to get back on the horses. Sean, if you want to roll history for me, this would be an academics roll.
I don't have that, so it's D4 -2, right?
Yeah, because you asked about Deseret, so I can give you some information if you roll D4 minus.
Ooh, there you go. Raise.
That's a 3.
Yeah, you wouldn't know who the leader is. You would know, this is common knowledge, that Deseret is a Mormon nation.
Right.
It was founded by the Latter-day Saints from Salt Lake City. And it takes up all of Utah and about a third of Nevada.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is where it is. So you guys go over to the Silver Dollar Saloon. Behind the desk, the desk. There are some people in there. Cole House is playing the piano, and his brother Benny is working behind the bar. As you enter, Benny and Cole House both give you a look, careful look,
Both of us or just me?
Just you.
Okay.
Well, you did threaten Betty's family when you were rising to
Yeah, I did. Well, I give him a polite smile and just.
They haven't forgotten. So you guys enter.
I'll walk up to the bar.
Okay. Follow.
Yep.
You go right up to Benny.
Mm-hmm. Good evening, Benny. How are you doing on this fine evening?
Suppose I'm doing just fine.
Good. Excellent.
Benny?
You?
Oh, I'm doing quite fine. Thank you.
Great. Mr. Murdoch. Strange company you keep.
Well, the sheriff doesn't really get to choose, but we work with who's willing to help out.
Huh. Well, what can I do for you, Colonel?
Benny, we have a couple of questions. We've been going around a couple of local businesses under the sheriff's order after the Yonder brothers kind of stirred up the whole town and set fire into the center of it. Do you have everything you need to run the business as regularly as you normally do?
Sure, yeah, no disruptions on our end. And patrons come back out, finally.
Good.
Like people, some husbands are starting to get a little stir crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Other than that, no.
Any new tenants come in from the railroad?
On the railroad, no. I had a fella come in and rent a room. Rented a room 2 nights ago, actually. I'm not sure what he's doing in town.
Sure. He was a new face, though.
It was a new face, yeah. He said his name was. He goes over. He looks at piece of paper. He just said his name was Jacque.
Jacque?
Yeah, Jacque.
Okay. And he paid for his room outright, no installments or
paid.
split pay?
Yeah, just paid for a few nights. Ready to be rolling out in the morning.
Okay.
Came in on horseback.
Anything else?
Is there anything strange about the demeanor he was carrying himself?
No,
You normally can tell the railroad folk come in and just
it
look tired.
definitely wasn't railroad.
Okay.
Looked like cowpoke to me.
Okay. Benny, while we're here, I think my colleague and I are going to need a beer.
Sure, I can get you a beer. Let me just. I forget how much it costs.
Money. I put him on the. I put up the money on the bar and then I turn around so that my back is to Benny, but I'm looking over at the room. Can I roll notice to see anybody else in the room?
You go ahead, brother.
That is a 6.
6.
That was 1 raise.
Okay. People are still a little skittish and quiet.
Sure.
People are talking in hushed voices over drinks, things like that. It's not a lively atmosphere here. People are still pretty shook up after the gunfight last night.
Yeah. But for the most part, I pretty much know the people that are in this bar.
Oh yeah, no new faces. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be 4 bits for beer. 4 dimes.
Okay.
Not each, total.
No. Okay.
So if you can do 2 dimes each, or if you're
No.
paying.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
So, Benny, how have you been? I say it with a very sincere look on my face. Like,
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
That's not great.
No, I got a 3.
I'll be doing a lot better once they're home.
Ah, of course.
Till then, I think we should keep our relationship entirely professional.
Of course, absolutely. I pick up my drink, yo.
You clock that.
Yeah.
Interaction.
Yeah. My back is turned, but I was like,
Yeah.
that was fucking weird. I'll turn back around. Benny, if we had anybody coming into town who was pretty special, the first place they'd probably head to would be the mayor's, right? Check in.
Or the sheriff.
Or the sheriff? Okay. Yeah.
I mean, every folk that comes into town is supposed to come check the firearms.
Yeah. Of course.
Not everybody does.
Yes, of course. Well, I appreciate your help, Benny. Thanks for the beer. And I whoosh!
Yeah.
Like unhinged, just like go. Boom!
I see that, and I just finished drinking my beer like kind of fast, like. I suppose we'll be leaving now.
It's like we're leaving. And I smack him on the back, and I'm like, "Thanks for your help, Benny." And I look over to Cole House, and I do.
Yeah. Still playing the piano. Let's head back outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other business?
I think based off that, there's one place that we know. Sheriff's office, we would have known if there was somebody there.
Absolutely.
And I feel like as new deputy people, especially how frazzled. Were we there when the mayor went like white-faced when we mentioned the Texas Rangers?
Yeah, we were there.
We were all there.
Yeah.
Do we have enough clout to just walk up to the mayor's office and talk to him?
I mean, as an extension of the sheriff, I feel like we would be like, listen, you got really freaked. You got something you want to share?
I mean, he also knows what the Texas Rangers are, so
Yes.
Yeah, he's fully. So there's two ways to look at that. It's either he knows something or
he knows what they are.
he knows what they are. And you guys are both aware. You guys would both know this. Texas Rangers, you would know more about the Texas Rangers than anybody. But the Texas Rangers have their reputation precedes them. There's all kinds of talk about
The Central Park
they're
Rangers.
they're like the Paul Bunyan.
Yeah.
Right.
They're a folk legend in this war that's been going on for 10 years. The Texas Rangers have, if to be believed, have never lost a battle. They police the entire Southwest themselves and are also the Confederates. They're a combination of the Confederates' elite special forces and a hit squad. The Texas Rangers can do anything. They might as well have superpowers.
I think we should go over and see what frazzled our dear mayor.
Okay. Do you think we should go by ourselves, or perhaps wait for Clint and the others to get back?
As much as I would like to wait, I feel like if there's a tree that needs to be shaken, we should do it as soon as possible. Since we essentially have to go back the way we came, it's not by the mayor's office, it's not by the sheriff's office. Let him know what we're doing,
Okay.
so that we can
Sounds good to me.
go in clean, so they say.
I'll control that. Got it. Okay.
Hop on the horses and head by over to the sheriff's office.
Go to the sheriff's office?
Yeah, we gotta tell the sheriff we're gonna do this.
Okay. You go to the sheriff's office. There is it is not empty. It is occupied. There's a guy in there with the
With
sheriff.
the goats?
There's goats still in the cell.
Oh, okay.
Still two goats?
Still two goats. Yeah, same two goats. Dude, he appears to be turning in a firearm. They do a little paperwork.
Does he turn around and look at us?
Yeah, he's now they review recognize him. Good. You can roll a little. Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, double raise.
Oh.
Okay. So
That's funny. They're actually both 7.
Yeah.
He looks like a railroad worker, cowpoke kind of guy.
Sure.
So he who would roll in town looking for work.
Okay.
Dirty clothes. He appears to be turning in a firearm. Does not wearing anything expensive. Doesn't appear to have a pack on him. Must be outside on a horse or.
Any scars?
Yeah, on his hands and arms. Yeah.
Alright, okay.
They
Would I notice that too, or would I have to roll my own notice?
can roll notice if you want. Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, howdy, Sheriff.
You would also be looking for different things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just a very select group of people.
16. 2 raises.
16.
Nice.
That's things that you'd be looking for.
Double raise. Double raise.
He does not appear to be carrying any concealed weapons. His clothes are sweaty under the armpits. Definitely a laborer of some kind. Not somebody in your line of work that you would necessarily be concerned about.
Okay.
Sheriff looks up. Howdy, boys. Just finishing up. Give me 1 second, finish up this paperwork. He keeps writing again. Keeps writing. You said your name was Jacque. Okay? Good. Alright, here's your token. Hands him it's like a wooden coin. Collect your firearms here. Appreciate you following the ordinance. Just trying to keep things safe. Just trying to help, babe. Takes his stuff. Guy takes off his gun belt, gives it to the sheriff. And he, nods to both of you, gentlemen. Starts to head outside. Sheriff picks up the gun belt, starts to go over to the safe. It's a big standing safe, and starts putting in the combination. And he's like, God damn it! I need to write this.
I was gonna say, do I remember it? What it was? We changed it to.
You could roll smarts for me, so you remember what it was, because it's only been one time.
Oh,
Yeah. It's 3.
No, you don't remember.
I just watch him.
I'll have to ask one of the boys. What can I do for you, fellas?
So we're doing a little bit of reconnaissance, shaking some trees about whether or not we could find any new troublemakers in town that might tie over to our. Make sure that the guy is gone.
Yeah.
Texas Rangers Association.
Good. Good. Do you find anything good?
We checked out over at the 2 Inns, the Silver Dollar, and I'm not 100% sure what the other one was. The hotel.
Just the hotel.
Oh.
That's it.
Checked it over at the hotel. I mean, both of them said if there was anyone that was prestigious nature, they probably would have checked in over at the mayor's house first.
Yeah, I would say so. They usually come through. He's got lodging for special guests.
We were gonna go over and see if we could shake that specific tree because of how upset he got when he mentioned the Texas Rangers. But we didn't want to work without your know-how.
I don't know if I would do that.
Okay.
I don't want to stir up trouble.
Sure.
Keep that between us. I can go talk to him,
Sure.
but I wouldn't say he would know anything about it. He's a good spineless.
Yeah.
You don't even like to cuss. You don't drink. You don't do none of that.
That's why I was gonna go over and see if I could persuade him to talk a little bit.
He's a weasel, but he pays our bills.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. I did have something oddly coincidental that just happened. We were over at the Silver Dollar, and they talked about a man whose name was just Jacque. That was a new feller in town that was paid for his night and just left. And it just so happened to be, I guess, the gentleman's name. We just checked in his gun belt.
I wouldn't say that's uncommon.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just trying to see if any new townspeople that come through. I know we're a bit of a stop, but
No, I mean, I haven't seen anybody particularly worth noting, but I've only been back in town
yeah,
since the gunfight.
yeah, absolutely.
Did he state his business for
Said
being
he was
here in
looking for
town?
work.
Okay.
Drifter looking for work, I said. As long as he follows ordinance, turns in his guns, doesn't get too drunk,
Yeah.
doesn't rough up no ladies, he's fine by me.
We also went under the guise that the sheriff's office was checking in on a lot of the local businesses, checking to see if they needed anything or if they were able to run their business under the assumption that after the gunfight, if anything changed or they needed supplies, that the sheriff was checking in to see if everybody was all right, so we can kind of get everybody back into the thing that we have the control now.
I like that. Yeah. I was actually gonna come right out and find you guys. I think we could use some guys on patrol. But I like what you two are doing. Why don't you, if you meet back up with the rest of them, why don't you send Duncan and that other guy, Cletus. Send him back my way.
Will do.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and check with the O'Leary farm and see if they can give us any extra know-how. Since we rescued the daughter from the Yonda's clubhouse, we're seeing if possibly we could shake that tree as well.
Good. I like that. Yeah. Keep up the good work so far. I'll hold down the fort here. Things have been quiet tonight, so I'll send those other guys back. Maybe they'll do some rounds for me.
Of course. Will do.
Sheriff?
Just don't stay out too late. The roads, prairie ticks, things. We still got the rest of the Yonder Brother gang out there. They could be praying on the roads looking for
easy targets.
So be careful.
All right.
That's true.
You can carry a gun now. You're a deputy. Do you like?
It's true.
I was gonna say, he looks over at me and it's gun, shotgun.
Yeah, I think a gun would be nice.
It's up to you, because I know your character doesn't particularly care for guns.
No, but it would be good to have one,
Sure.
only just in case.
Okay.
It's a
Do
final
I get
resort.
one from the sheriff, or?
He can give you one from the sheriff's office. Yep.
Okay.
So you get it's a single action 6-shooter. Deals 2d6 damage.
Okay. 2Ds.
Dale is like,
Yes, he is. So you guys are
we
heading
go back to the O'Learys.
and you're meeting up.
Yeah, I was gonna say after, since the O'Learys is kind of on the outskirts, we're gonna loop around, meet up with them, and then send Cletus and Duncan.
Okay. You guys, anything you guys are going to talk about before you meet up together, or are we all just skipping to when we meet up?
What's the plan to meet up? I mean,
I think the plan was to meet up at the O'Leary farm.
okay.
Yeah.
That was the original plan. Unless you guys have changed. It's okay to change.
Nope, I just want to make sure.
That sounds good.
Okay.
The daughter's name was Clara.
Clara, yeah,
Clara
Clara was
O'Leary.
the daughter.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Yep. So, meeting up,
Yep.
meet back up, send the other two guys back in town, because I don't feel like role-playing them.
Fair enough.
They die in a prairie tick accident.
Yep, they're,
Yeah, let's just pray for their safe travels back into town. They'll be fine.
They're mauled
they
by
head back into
coyotes.
town. So you have met back up with Clint. You're on your way to the you're just outside the O'Leary farm. Anything you
I would
got?
also say on the way to the O'Leary farm, or after we meet up with Clint, we inform him on what we were doing.
Sure, yeah. Cool, yeah, he's all up to speed. Do you inform them of the weird stuff that happened with the plant?
Yeah, there was certain reaction doing Cletus's weird magic. I'll say that.
Oh,
there was a weird reaction. It just kind of like was like a glow. There was like a light that came out of it, right?
Yeah, it like flashed like along the part of the like a light ran up it quickly.
Like a Jacob's ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it
then
just
was back.
and that's the only thing that reacted. It was just that magic, nothing else. No interacting it. We like.
It's quite interesting.
Yeah. So
Still weird. Still weird.
I don't understand his weird magic stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, I
Oh.
don't know why I would do that. I mean, he would know more than me. So we got to talk to him about what exactly his shit is. So
I suppose so.
fortunately, I don't think that he's in the mood to talk right now. I actually don't think he could talk,
Even if he wanted to.
even if he
try.
wanted to.
Let's listen in for him. Nope, no.
Nah, he's saying nothing.
Dead.
Suppose not. No.
100% dead.
Okay, he's dead. Sorry, DJ. So, plan is to do what here exactly?
We're gonna talk to the O'Learys and see if we're gonna have any time that now that the dust is kind of settled and she's had a little bit of time to recover, see if Clara can give us a little bit more insight as to plant information, whether she remembers anything about the Yonder brothers, talking to the Rangers,
I also want to see how, because it's been a few days. I want to see how
if
everyone else
anything's changed.
see the demeanor of the other people in the house, because
Yeah.
when we went to the Yonder Brothers place, like they looked all sickly and they didn't look good. I want to see if we're seeing any signs of that. So can I roll a notice check on that as we're walking up?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's about getting close to around 6:30 now. So
It's
everybody,
like dusk.
yeah, like the farm work has got it done for the day. It gets dark.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, everybody seems to be wrapping up. A couple guys out by the barn, putting
Shit away.
horses in there. There's there's a large, like they got the not the barn, the stable, because they do have a barn. The barn is shut tight. Looks like that's done for the day. Yeah, everybody seems to be getting ready for bed.
By the way,
or to go drink.
we shouldn't take this long. We don't want it to get dark on the road on the way back. So let's try to keep this within 30 minutes.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Let's go up to the house.
Yeah, you're known around here. A couple guys call out to you. Hey, Dale, how are you?
How we doing,
Good to
boys?
see you. Go up to the door.
Boom, boom, boom.
Miss O'Leary comes to the door. And, good evening.
Miss
Deputy,
O'Leary.
Dale, good to see you. Oh, Mr. Cyrus, good to see you again.
Good
What
evening.
can I do for? Come on in. Come in.
Thank you. We wanted to see how the dust is settled. I don't know if you heard too much about commotion up in town with the Yonder Brothers and the fire and everything like
Quite
that.
the scene.
We heard that there was a big gunfight and
Yeah.
not much other information. There was a fire. So people said you put it out, and that's about all we know up here.
Well, we just want to, as an extension of the sheriff's office, we got everything taken under control. The Yonders are both in custody, both
Okay.
brothers.
Now that is some good news, and we need some good news
Yeah,
these days.
absolutely. We wanted to see how Clara was doing, of course.
Well, she's been settling in good.
Yeah.
Good. Seems
No
to
new.
seems
no
to
new
be back to her
developments?
old self.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wanted to see if possible. I know it's getting around to be dinner time. Could we have a quick word with her before everybody settles in for the night?
Certainly. I think she's out back hanging up some laundry for me.
Okay.
Feel free to walk around out back. Rowan should be around here somewhere.
Okay. Thank you, dear.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Can I look around to see how? Can I notice, see how she's looking?
Go ahead.
Does she look haggard or anything like
Yeah.
that? 5.
5. She looks fine.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, as they're walking up, she's. Oh, hey, y'all. How
Good
are
evening,
you?
miss.
Good to see you.
Clara, good to see you, dear.
Can I do for you?
Just wanted to check in to see how you're doing after the frightful episode with the Yonder Brothers.
Oh, I'm doing just peachy.
Good.
Good
We
to
have
hear,
both
good
of them
to
in
hear.
custody now, so town can finally breathe a sigh of
That's
relief.
wonderful news. That's. Thank you. Thank you so much for all your hard work. You're so brave. Thank you.
Yeah. How are you feeling, dear?
I'm feeling just fine. Happy to be home.
She looks fine.
She looks fine.
Okay.
What was the boy's name that she had a thing with?
Oh, his nickname was Peach.
Peach. Okay.
Peach
Oh, yeah.
Peach Paulson.
Gotcha. I'm asking how's
His full name is Peter.
Yeah.
He goes by Peach.
Oh, Peach.
how's Peach doing? Have you seen him lately?
She's a little embarrassed
Oof.
by that question. It's a Romeo and Juliet situation.
It's like-
with rival
it's like-
families.
Hey, we're not
You sure?
we're not any families, you know.
We're an extension of the law. We're just curious.
No, I ain't seen him.
Right, of course. Sure.
Just make sure if you do see him, stay off the road at nighttime.
Okay, I think we can do that.
We wanted to ask you a few questions while you were being held by the Yondas. I know it was a scary time for you. We're just following up on a few leads that the sheriff asked us to look into specifically, and I trust the words that come from you as much as I would from both your mother and father. Do you remember anything in specific while you were captive by the Yondas? If they were dealing with anyone higher than them, if anyone dropped off any shipment, if they kept talking about those weird plants?
Well, no, I don't know nothing about weird plants. But they did bring up a few carts one time. Didn't see what was in them.
You said you don't remember anything about plants.
No, I didn't know nothing about no weird plants.
Didn't she say that she
I
ruined
was
one of
gonna
the
say,
plants?
even though they brought you to the big rock, and didn't you say that you touched one and they brought you back to the house?
They got
and
mad at you?
a tizzy?
Yeah, other than that, I told you that last time.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing new
Okay.
about it.
Gotcha.
Okay. I didn't know if anything, while you relaxed, came back to the front of your mind and you were like, oh.
No, I can't say I remember nothing different.
Okay. All right.
Where's Peach's farm at?
You guys went there. It's the ranch.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Kissin' Ranch.
How far away is it from here?
It's on the opposite side of town.
Okay. Probably should check that out tomorrow just to be safe. Too late to check out.
But
now.
you said you've been feeling well? No loss in appetite or anything like that?
No. No. I mean, I was didn't have much appetite last night, but I've been feeling better today now I've been home.
Okay. How do you feel more energized, less energized when you're out in the sun, perhaps?
Yeah. How much water do you drink now?
About the same as anyone else, I reckon.
Okay.
Okay, just making sure.
I have a small
I mean, I do have a strong urge to germinate.
photosynthesis.
You haven't been generating your own
photosynthesize,
foods
right?
lately?
No, I love to do human things like photosynthesis.
I like opening my mandibles as I eat
Yeah.
my food.
As I spit out my digestive juices to break down my foods.
And I hold my sandwich with my human hands.
Human food. Nom nom nom.
Yeah. Well, what are you guys looking for specifically? Because I can answer questions, but if you're looking for something specific, we can roll for it.
I want to see if it looks like she's hiding that she doesn't remember anything else
Okay,
about the Yondas.
that would be a notice.
Okay. 5.
Not really. Specifically about the Yondas? No.
Okay.
I don't know if there's too much more we'd be able to get out of her. I mean,
Yeah.
we've already vocally.
We
vocally
looked
asked
her
her what I
over.
wanted to know. And we've seen her. Yeah.
Yeah, we looked her over, both her plus everybody in the house. We didn't see her dad. But, he said
I would like to check. It's just them, right? The mom, the dad, and the daughter. They don't have any other children.
They do. They have. He has 2 daughters and a son.
Okay.
I want
We
to
should
speak to the
probably
dad.
talk to them.
I want to talk to the dad because I talked to him last time privately. So
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to the siblings if I have an opportunity to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to break off and let them do that. I'm going to
Sure.
talk to dad.
So you're looking for the dad?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like you to roll notice. The siblings. One of them works. The son works out on the farm, and the youngest daughter. She's only like 7.
Okay.
6.
6. Look around for a little bit. Ask some of the guys. They haven't seen him.
Oh. Can I talk to the wife and ask him about it? Interesting. So wait,
She said he was around somewhere.
I haven't seen him. So can I keep looking?
I mean, he could be out. That wouldn't necessarily be weird because he could be out
finishing up field work and
finishing
stuff.
field work. I mean, it's a farm,
Gotcha.
so he could be shooting coyotes, something like that. Nobody's seen. Just they haven't seen him. They say like they like I haven't seen him, in the last hour or so.
Okay.
It's not like he's been missing all day.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'll just wait around for him then, or I'll keep looking, or is there anything I don't know. Do I just keep
Yeah,
looking?
you
or-
can wait.
I'll wait
Keep
then.
waiting. Yeah. You wanted to talk to the son.
Yeah.
So he was one of the guys putting the horses away down in the stables.
Okay. What was his name?
Let me check my notes on that.
I was going to say, if he's going to find the son, I might as well see if any of the other workers know anything.
Where is my notes on family? His name is. He goes by Rush.
Rush. Okay.
Russell.
Rush McCoy.
He looks more like his mom than his dad. So you go up to him. They're finished getting the horses in the stables. They're closing up. Hey,
Okay.
hey, Mister.
Evening. Rush, was it?
That's right. I don't haven't made your acquaintance.
Jacque. Jacque Cyrus, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a new deputy in town now. I was with the other gentlemen when we rescued your sister.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank
Of
you.
course,
You
of course.
did our family a great service.
Happy to help. Happy to help. We're just going around doing our rounds. Just checking in, making sure she's all right and everything. I don't know if you heard about the incident in town the other night.
Some of the
fire.
boys gave me the scuttlebutt, but I wasn't in town to see it.
Okay. Well, we're just, again, going around, making sure everybody's all right in the area. And we figured we'd also check in on you guys, make sure you guys were doing well. I had a few questions, if you don't mind, about your sister. How's she been doing since the incident, since the abduction?
Well, when she first came back, she stayed up in her room most of the time. But now she's home. It's been a day. She seems to acclimatize just fine.
Okay.
And the sisters don't come out the house too often.
Okay.
They stay inside and do women's work.
Fair. You didn't notice anything different about her aside from that? Like she's regular appetite. She's back to her normal self, so
I
to
guess
speak.
so.
Okay.
I suppose so.
Okay. Good. It's good to know. Okay. Well, that's all I wanted. Just wanted to double check in. Nice to officially meet you. You take care. Okay.
Nice to meet you, sir. Kind of goes back to what he was doing.
All right. Now I guess I'll head back to where Clint is.
Okay. And you were.
I was just asking one of the guys that was coming up from the fields. I guess I would go if he was going to Rush.
Okay.
I'd go to like another
One of
set
the
of
other
guys.
guys. You probably Sloan would be the guy.
Yeah.
What are you asking him?
I just wanted to know if he's seen, because he's one of the guys that goes into town regularly, right?
Yeah, sometimes he does.
Sloan, I wanted to ask you a few questions, my friend.
Sure.
I've been recently deputized by the sheriff.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're looking into some potential threats coming into town. I wanted to know. I know you went into town the night of the gunfight, right?
Yeah, I was in town. Yeah.
Did you go to the Silver Dollar, or were you over at the hotel?
I was over at Silver Dollar.
Silver Dollar. Did you notice any new or strange-looking characters in town?
Strange looking, no.
Yeah.
It's all two fellas I didn't recognize, but they drank, played cards.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah, we're looking for some weird types that come into town that I guess would be under the umbrella of some cheesy government workers. I don't know if you saw any suits roll into town or not, or
Nobody fits that description. No, but
Okay.
I'm only there for booze and hour.
yeah.
Here I'm up here all night, all the live long day, and go drink away whatever money I got.
What exactly are you looking for? You said government suits. What are you looking for?
We're looking to see if anyone who is involved with the Rangers or anyone who essentially helps the town get the Rangers. We were essentially looking to anyone who could tie into the Rangers coming to town.
Okay, I wasn't sure if government suits would be those people, but okay.
So,
All right, Sloan, I appreciate it. If any of you notice anyone new, make sure you leave some information over with the sheriff.
you got it.
Thank you, my friend. We'll head out before it gets too dark. Get home
Okay.
safe.
Ride safe. Hope to see you again.
We'll do.
So you've been waiting. You wait for them to catch back up. Yeah, still haven't seen Rowan. So, what do you got? What's the plan? You hanging
Looking
here?
for Rowan.
Yeah, we want to
Looking
look
for
for Rome
Rome?
because it's getting dark. So if he's not here, that's kind of a concern for us. So we want to kind of look for him too. Let's make sure that he's okay.
Okay.
We're all on horses.
I would like a notice check from anybody. At this point, it's getting dark, so it will be at a -2.
I got a 2.
2. You don't find him. Oh, really good.
3.
16.
You do eventually see him come out of the barn.
Barn, okay.
Yes, he comes out of the barn.
Oh, okay, so
Makes towards the house.
okay, I'm gonna go over there then. Does he like lock up the barn when he leaves, or like?
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't it already locked before? That's interesting.
Well, the door was shut.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go over to Rowan. I'm like, hey Rowan,
Oh,
we're looking for you for a little bit.
sorry. I was in there taking care of some dry goods. What can I do for you?
Just wanted to touch base and see how things are going around here. I know we had a discussion.
Oh yeah. No, things are swell.
How's Clara been doing? She
She's been fine. Better since she came home.
She been acting any strangely? Because last time we hear she was withholding a little stuff and some things weren't adding up. So I just want to make sure you got to be there for her, but you also got to make sure that, some stuff isn't going on.
I have been putting off asking her, give her a couple days. But she hasn't snuck off.
Yeah.
She's been home.
Right.
So I haven't had much reason to question.
Okay. Just making sure. And everyone else is acting all right?
Yeah, everybody seems fine. Is there something I should be concerned about other than the Yana brothers?
No. Just the Yonder Bros were, as you know, they were taken care of. So we just want to make sure that, they were doing some weird shit. And we just want to make sure that, she's still doing okay.
Okay. Well, I will send word if I have any developments.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Much appreciated.
Take care now.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Take care now. Bye-bye then.
That'll be all.
Yeah.
You guys head back now?
Head back to town.
Clint.
Mm-hmm.
With that notice roll that you rolled, as you're leaving, you notice that everybody at the ranch, the farm, seems to watch you guys leave.
Okay.
Like stop T-pose.
Kind of. It's getting really dark, and you see, they're just you're like, and you look over your shoulder. It's not like they're in a line.
Yeah.
And it's not every single person that was there, but you do, they are a couple people scattered around, and they're just watching you guys leave.
Interesting.
How dark is it outside right now?
Are you thinking about
Sundown almost.
Are you thinking about coming back and covering the night to investigate?
No. I mean, it's not too dangerous to leave now, right?
It's an option if you wanted to stay here.
That's what I'm thinking.
I want to pretend we leave and come back.
Do you think maybe
the group's
we could
here.
stay the night?
I kind of want to it's just prairie ticks. We can go fight them off,
Yeah, that's true, but
because that was weird to me. And with what we know about the threats of
The dress.
all this stuff,
shit.
now that I'm thinking, it's they're all kind of giving us a weird look, So if they're all in on it, no one's going to say anything. So I kind of want to investigate. And the guy came out of the barn, which was interesting. So
yeah, we're breaking.
So that's what you're thinking about doing. So
I'm thinking.
Wouldn't it make more sense if we stayed the night? If we asked them to stay the night?
But then they're going to be on their guard again.
Yeah.
Because they know we're there. If we come back under a thing of darkness, then we can watch from a distance.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I want to do.
You can also
I
use
get what you're
Mess's sniper rifle and
Mess is
discharge
not
all
here,
his
so.
ammo.
We can borrow it from the sheriff's office. Yeah. Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
I'm down.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, cool.
Yeah, I can't. All right, so I think that's the plan. So as I'm going, I noticed that I fill you in saying, guys, they were all looking at us and waiting for us to leave. I think
That's weird.
someone's hiding something. I think that what we should do is pretend to leave and then come back under
Cover of darkness.
cover of darkness and kind of sneak up.
Yeah.
We don't want these guys are enemies. We're not busting down, but I think we should sneak around and get some and see what we can observe.
What if we get caught?
If we get caught, then
Standard watch procedure from the sheriffs. Want to make sure the
Well,
primary
we're-
businesses are taken care of.
We
They're
saw.
not going to think that's weird, even though we were literally just at their residence.
We were going to say that we're on prairie tick duty. We're
Yeah.
limiting prairie ticks, and we saw that there was an outbreak in this farm, and we wanted to make sure that there was not
Livestock
going to.
didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have told them that when we went to
just-
visit them in the first place.
No, we just found out on the way back.
We can't predict prairie tick movements.
Yeah, on the way back, we saw some prairie ticks coming here. Want to make sure it wasn't coming to you.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Why do they? What do they have anything to be suspicious of?
Yeah.
If they have nothing to hide.
I suppose that's true. But okay, follow your lead.
So what's the plan? How far are you guys riding?
We're riding
Yeah,
until they
before we
think
turn
that we're
around.
like going there, and then we're gonna just kind of like wait for a bit.
Okay, I will ask for a survival or a battle roll from whoever's helming this.
They don't have any survival.
Shouldn't be
I
me.
have battle.
Okay, it's good enough for me.
Okay.
There you go.
So I have 4.
So your time during the war, you spent a lot of time in situations of concealing yourself from the enemy, things like that. So you, as you're riding, you ride away and then you kind of off the road a little bit into the trees and wait for however long you think is appropriate.
Until we have enough darkness, I guess, to cover.
So are you leaving the horses or are you riding back? What's the plan?
We didn't ride that far.
Not
I
that
feel
far.
like.
You ran out of visual range of the...
Yeah, I definitely think we'll hitch the horses up.
Is there a safe place to hitch them?
Safe area.
the woods.
Safest place for him.
You can roll survival, see if there's a especially safe place out here.
Yeah, I would rather do that. Can we all roll survival?
Yeah, you can all roll survival, sure.
Okay. Let's all do that. Just
It's going to be at a -2 because of the darkness. So if you don't have it, it's at a -4.
And what dice am I rolling for survival?
D4 -2.
11.
Okay.
9.
9? Okay. But it's at a -4.
Oh.
Oh, let's have 2, so 7.
7?
It is 7 for me.
7.
Seven.
7's all around. That's 4 successes. So you guys find a spot that you think is pretty safe.
Okay.
So you're fairly confident that
Okay.
the horses won't be molested in your absence.
That's what
Thank
we're worrying
goodness.
about, but okay.
Thank God.
I didn't know we should be concerned.
A horse molester.
We thought prairie ticks were bad.
Yeah.
The horse
Wait till you see the
molester.
horse molested.
Campaign boss.
So,
BBEG.
Moose.
Don't speak
Moose. I like.
Yeah,
we're
we
going
just,
back towards the residence.
We sneak.
I would say
Sure.
we sneak through the woods to get close. Are we heading straight for the the barn, or do you want to just watch?
Well,
the property
I want to
develop?
make sure see if anyone's about on the property because I mean.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there like a high up position we can get to notice
It's a
something?
bit. The house and the barn are kind of up on a hill that goes out over like their
Whole property.
farm, like their
Okay.
crops and stuff.
Okay.
There's a cornfield that you could go through that easily obscures approach.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we have to sneak up first, or are we just?
I'm gonna ask for a stealth roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll
Okay.
stealth first. That's a Benny right there.
Oh, Benny. Benny.
I'm using one too.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
There we go. That's a go Benny.
Wow. Gotta raise it to.
And it's negative something? Is it a negative for
If
anything?
you don't have the skill, it's at -2.
I have one, but I'm using another Benny.
Oh my
God.
3.
So that is a failure.
10.
Yeah.
10. So success will cancel out the failure.
What do you have?
You got a raise, so that's just a success on your part.
9.
So that's a success and a raise. So you guys are pretty sneaky.
Oh, thank God.
Compensate for his
Yeah.
not sneaking.
I'm not
He does
about
the thing in
this.
Squid Game where he trips and he goes like that and I catch his back.
So for you guys, for you two, during the war, There was times that had to be snuck around in the dark. You never fought in the war. You don't sneak through the woods.
No, I do not.
So you make a bit more noise than intended. Yeah. But you guys eventually reach the cornfield. You guys are sneaking through the cornfield.
Moving by wind gust.
Yep.
So that we're like,
I would like you to roll notice for me.
I give you D4 guidance.
4.
4.
Wait, that's not
You
a reason.
notice.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah, that's
6.
6 doesn't change anything,
Okay.
but you notice that when the sun gets down, it gets cold. It is unseasonably cold tonight,
Okay.
and the way that the corn is rustling in the trees, I mean in the wind, in the breeze of the night, you can't shake this feeling that it's like it's not just breeze that's moving it. It's almost moving like something's in it. And you move the corn out of the way and there's nothing there.
Fuck. Just like I feel like I'm being watched.
You're having a very ominous feeling, like your sixth sense is kicking in, and you can't tell if it's the location or if it's just a spooky night. However, I will say that it's very similar to when you first arrived in Black Horse. The town had an ominous feeling to it. That's faded as you fought off the Yonder Brothers. But it seems to be kind of back.
So that was it. It feels like hostile in a way. It kind of feels like threatening. Like
Yeah.
okay, that's what I got from that. Okay.
Yeah, it feels very ominous. It's like it's that feeling you get when you go to take the garbage out
at night,
and it's just like you're probably safe, but
the hash livings.
but there's something that
I guess I'm a little on edge now. You know, like
it could be that. Yeah, it could just be that, or who knows.
Okay. I was like, guys, be on guard. Something doesn't feel right for some reason.
Bowie's out.
Okay, Bowie's out. What weapons are we drawing?
I have my gun arm.
Okay. Do you have the gun attached or just the bayonet?
The gun attached.
Okay.
Oh, actually, probably I would have been stealth, so I probably would have had the bayonet.
So
now
just
thinking-
the bayonet.
I got my brass knuckles on.
Okay. So brass knuckles is a fighting weapon. Just so you know, you would know this.
Right.
You also have knives as well, right?
I do.
So knives could be throwing.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have a knife out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because your character doesn't have fighting.
Right.
So in close combat with a knife, it's fighting, but because it's a thrown weapon, you can make a throwing roll with it.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
And I'm
Brass knuckle. Technically, it's not D&D rules. You could throw your brass knuckles at somebody. There's
I'm also-
nothing in the rules that says you can do that.
I'm also going to add, I'm going to say, guys, remember, these guys aren't our enemy yet. So no hostility right off the bat. We're not coming here to knock you, we're just investigating. If we get found out, we're not going to violence and killing people. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
You see Dale's over there like,
Aw.
what? Put like blood under his
I was
eyes.
gonna say it's the scene where they're in the spy house at Inglourious Bastards, and Hugo is like on the wet strip like this. He's like, "We need to be calm," and he's like, "Do I not look calm?" He's like, "You do." Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
are out at the edge of the cornfield. The house is in sight. It's very dark. You have no light source.
Okay.
It is now after sundown.
Okay. Perfect.
So, what's the plan? Who's helming? What are you guys doing?
Do we have, I just want to see, is anybody out and about?
Roll notice. It's going to be at a -4 because it is pitch dark.
All of us.
Anybody who wants to.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
Oh,
go.
really well on the notice checks.
Fuck yeah. All right, so -4,
Yeah.
6.
6, okay.
3.
3.
1. It's mine. I guess it's -4. Right?
Okay.
1.
Yeah, 3.
So yeah, you guys, it's too dark. You don't really notice anything. You don't notice anybody out and about. All seems pretty still.
Okay, I'm gonna say, guys, let's check out this barn.
Okay.
Okay.
We on the move.
We're gonna sneak up to the barn now.
Yeah, so this will be a separate stealth check because now you're moving through quote unquote hostile territory.
bitch.
Holy shit! Holy shit, boys!
That's a 6. I just gotta re-roll it.
Got a better roll this time.
So what's is the stealth minus
Oh
anything?
my god!
No, because it's not a. There's no visual.
Fucking 11.
11?
13.
13?
8.
8. Many successes.
Okay.
You guys are quiet as church mice.
We're
as you
like-
approach the barn.
Members knew of Kronk were like,
Catherine Zeta-Jones. She dips below the laser. So, you guys are coming up on the barn.
yeah.
Can I smell if it smells weird? Like, I would know.
Smelly
Like,
smell.
I'm saying if it's definitely different.
Oh yeah.
And that's notice.
You don't even have to roll.
Cool.
You get up close to it. There's a bit of an odor. Faint.
Yeah.
There's definitely an odor.
A stinky stink.
An odor.
Is it locked up? Do we hear anything in there, actually? I mean,
Should we roll
Okay,
notice
that
if we recognize the smell?
I was gonna say, can I go? That's
I'll
not,
let him do his stuff.
That's not
You could roll. You
goes in there.
can roll notice for the smell. You can roll notice or battle.
Yeah.
And you said you want to check when it's locked.
I want to see if, like, there's any sounds coming from
Okay,
it.
this will be a separate notice because you're listening.
Ooh.
So I got a 2 on the D4 and a 1 on the, I guess a critical failure on that.
No.
So.
No, it would be 1 and 1.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 1s is
Got a
good.
9.
Alright.
9?
9. 2 raises and 1.
Yeah, it's a familiar irony.
Yeah.
Of blood?
For sure.
10.
10. You don't hear any sounds coming from inside.
Okay. I'm going to say, all right, let's go try to pick this lock. I imagine it's locked, so I'm going to check the lock now.
Are you going to the front door or?
Well, would I know if there's any like broken
There-
spots?
There's a rear door. No broken spots. There's also you can climb up the outside. It's got a like a scaffolding around the outside, and you can get.
I
up.
also have a lockpick.
What?
Let's go to the back door.
So actually, can you roll smarts actually? Because you've been here, so you probably would know what the safest
that's
place
true.
is. So you should probably roll smarts for what the best place to
Sure,
get
go
inside
ahead.
is.
Yeah.
3.
3. Well, you would know. You would know a secret entrance. Not from because you didn't succeed, but you would know common knowledge
Yeah.
that the locks are on the front door is a lock on the outside. It's a bar.
And
The
then
back door is a
inside.
lock on the inside
So we have to go in the front door then.
to get in, or you could go up and around.
Yeah. And
Like-
that it's just plate windows, right?
Yeah.
What's
The
the
front
best
we could be
course of
seen. The back we'd have to have like a pry bar to lift the piece of wood that's in the back.
Which you have a lockpick.
So what's the safe
Oh.
place?
I do have a lockpick if it helps.
Yeah, it is a pry bar, but he's like thieves' tools that could be useful for
Yeah, let's do the back. Let's stay safe.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay. So, anybody who wants to try to unlock the back door can roll thievery.
I don't have fever. You have
Going
fever?
to
I
watch,
do not.
Keep an eye on if anyone, if I hear
Okay.
anything.
You'll notice. So thievery is the check to see if you can open this.
We don't have thievery, so it's -2.
D4 -2, but you still roll your wild die.
Okay.
How many pennies do you have?
5.
2.
Oh, you have 2 left. So
That's 2 left.
You said D4 -2?
Yes.
He's in a betting.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
Oh, there you go. Let's go, bro.
There it is.
Yeah.
Here we go. 10. So that's
So 12,
13.
13. You said minus anything?
no. That's 13
Okay.
minus 2.
No, -2.
It's 15
yeah.
minus 2, 13.
Yeah.
So, that's 2 raises. So you watch as Jacque looks around, pushes the like it's almost like just a slat of steel up, and as if he's done this before, carefully lifts it up, and then pushes the door open just enough so that he can let the pry bar back down, and the door is open.
That's fucking nice. We'll talk about that later, though. We'll make sure that our stuff is a little more locked up. But let's. Well, let's.
Now the smell
Don't worry, Clint,
of
we're friends. We're good.
there's a irony, bloody smell from inside that all three of you are familiar with.
Oh God.
For you specifically, it reminds you very much of. I'm gonna text it to you.
Okay.
Oh shit. Hold on, let's check his phone.
Of the war. Of my dad's house.
Shit, yeah, Dad's.
It smells like my dad's house.
Smells like a dad's house after the Sixers lose.
Alcohol, sadness, and piss.
Not exactly, but it's somewhat a similar.
Familiar. Okay.
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 It's not like it's exactly the same.
Bowie
Right.
is out.
Okay.
Alright.
Yikes.
So we're
It's
stepping in.
pitch black in there.
So we're stepping in, or like.
It's you guys.
I don't know.
Yeah. What do
I
we
know
do?
what
light a
that-
match,
I know what
or-
that smell is. Yeah, we could light a match.
It's up to you guys. Yeah, you want to light a match?
I have to because do we close the door?
Yeah, if you guys, what do you guys want to do?
Or we're
Tell
closing the door
me.
behind us,
We're
right?
closing the door.
Close the door.
You
but
can
don't
close
lock
it
the
and
door.
lock it because it's
Yes.
technically an indoor lock.
Yeah, let's do that then.
No. No.
Don't want to lock the
Yeah.
door.
I don't want people coming after us.
Yeah,
Let's
but
just
I-
close
what
the
happens
door.
if something
But what if
is-
someone comes in behind us?
what happens if there's
They're
something
gonna have to
in?
try to open the door.
But we
Let's
lock
just close it. Let's not lock it.
it. Okay.
It's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do.
I don't want to lock the door.
Why?
I just don't. Easy escape. If we need it.
Okay. But we can also just unlock it too.
Which takes time.
This is true, but listen, I don't want to lock the door.
Is this one of his hindrances?
Yeah, you
Sorta,
roll.
yeah, sorta.
Okay. Okay. All right. Fine. We'll just close it then. And then he closes it, and I want to light a match. Like, and I'm gonna cover it just so I can like see what's in it just a little bit.
Okay, you light a match.
What do I see?
It's a match. So you don't see much. You're going to have to move around.
Okay. I'm gonna move around.
Okay, I would like you to roll notice for me.
Is it not to
It's going to be with a -2 because of the dim light. You can't technically fail this. I just
Okay.
want to see what you do notice.
just me or everyone?
Anybody who wants to.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't technically fail. I just
Alright.
want to see what you guys notice.
I'm like kicking ass right now. Holy shit.
Alright.
Yeah,
Three,
I
but
got a
have
1.
eye.
Okay.
I've got 1.
14.
1, 14.
Jeez.
So you
I'm
guys
glad we waited for you, man.
focus looking around on the ground.
Oh no, it's
There's
not
nothing
gonna be
on
on
the
the ground.
Is it on this?
You eventually
Oh.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh man. Oh god. Oh man.
hold the lantern up. Hanging from the ceiling is about 15 bodies.
What? Like human
Like
bodies?
human bodies.
Yeah, the
But
whole-
it's you only see silhouettes. It's too dark in here.
Are they alive?
no. No.
Yeah,
way.
one of them calls.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm bleeding.
Just letting you know what you see.
What?
You got something dripped on you. You haven't told them yet. They're still not
Guys,
so we're still around.
I'm like looking
But
in the
I need
boxes.
you to understand, it is pitch black in here except for a small sphere of light, so you're really just seeing like silhouettes.
I'm like, guys.
Like,
look
without-
up.
Without more light, you can't tell much more.
What is it?
Oh my god.
I'm just like, guys, guns out now.
Pull my knife out.
Shotgun and the Bowie is up.
Okay.
How do we get to them?
There's a ladder. There's a staircase.
I'm going up the staircase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you still going stealthily?
Would I have seen that and gone stealthily?
This would be a question for your character. Your character has seen some shit in his life. Would this shake him enough that he would lose his battle-hardened edge?
No. Okay, nope.
What'd you roll?
2.
Okay, so as you start going up the stairs...
Oh, Benny. I'm gonna use Benny. You're right. I Benny. Nah, it's a 3, but... Yeah, I'm just
As
not...
you start going up the stairs... Are you guys going with him, or are you staying down on the ground?
I'm following Clint.
Oh, I'm gonna say, guys, stay here to make sure no one comes through the door. That's what I'm gonna say.
I'll go to the bottom of the stairs and turn around.
Okay. You go up to the top. You're holding a match up there. The bodies are hanging from the ceiling, not by ropes. They're hanging in weird marionettes, and you can see coming out of their mouths and up, growing along the ceiling, is like vines and plants.
Out of their mouths? Are they... I'm gonna put my finger under the throat. Are they
You
dead?
can't reach them. They're hanging from the center of the ceiling. So you're on like the out perimeter around, and they're like hanging in a cluster, like strange fruit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, God.
And you do recognize several individuals. Rowan O'Leary, his wife, Rush, Sloan.
And just he sees this, right?
Yeah.
Do I notice Clara there?
Roll notice.
Oof.
Oh, nope. Alright, guys, I've done my good rolls.
No, but you do notice. Oh, what did you roll?
2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. No, I will say. Nope, sorry.
Okay.
There is some other things up there to notice.
I gotta get these guys down from there.
Okay.
Is there any way I can get over there?
You could
I have one arm.
you could like put a plank down across or something, but it becomes like in the dark.
Yeah.
This becomes like a serious operation.
Do you really want to take him down?
But I have to make sure they're still alive. This is like...
Half the town's produce goes through these people.
See what the fuck's going on.
Now they're produce.
And we had produce delivered to the sheriff's office from them.
That we all ate.
Yeah.
Let's see. What can I do?
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
I gotta try and get these guys down. I gotta try and do that. So.
Okay, well, tell me how you want to do it, and we'll come up with a roll.
I'm gonna say, hey Dale, come up, help me. We gotta get these guys down. It's the O'Learys. The O'Learys are up here.
Sure. I hear O'Leary and I'm like, oh, okay.
So
I'm like in the dark. What?
So you
we
go
watch the door.
Put it in my holster and
You could. I'll let you roll notice as well to see. As you're looking over these bodies.
Same exact roll I got. If you want to do a Benny, you can.
yeah, I'm gonna use my.
How many Bennies you have? Oh, you just haven't used any?
I haven't used anything.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
I get very few pennies.
Oh my God, same thing.
Cool. 2.
Nothing.
That's
I
hard.
have one eye.
Yeah. You're looking over the bodies. I mean, you recognize several
Sloan, all of them and shit like
people,
that.
but
All right, so how are we gonna get? We gotta try to get these guys down. See if they're still alive.
Yeah, how the hell are we gonna do? Do we? Are there like boxes?
I have an idea.
yeah. What do you want to do?
Can you? We have a rope. Is there like a thing that we can throw
Oh, a
over?
beam.
A beam.
There's rafters up there.
Alright.
You look up there and they're just vines and like
Yeah.
but you can't tell if the vines grew first or if and they hung from them or if it grew out of their mouths and grew up.
So what we can do? We tie the rope around me.
Sure.
Throw the thing over. You pull it up and get me up there, and I start cutting them down.
Yeah, you could swing over that way.
That's
yeah.
and then you're holding on it because you're strong as fuck. I'm the lightest person here.
You are.
Yeah, sure.
You're like 5'11". You're like.
I'm 130. You should be able to
you're
like
5'6" or something.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 5'4".
So basically, you can throw him like a football up there if you want to.
Short kings.
So that's what I want to do.
Clint Colwood, the Pocket Prince. I love that we're joking at this House of Horrors.
Yeah.
And I have athletics, right? That'll
Everybody
be
has athletics.
But I'm saying that'll be an athletics check, right?
It would be an athletics check for you and a strength check
for me.
for you.
And you're good with that, right?
Yeah, he's got a D8, I think.
Yep. All right. So ready to try this?
Yeah. What are you doing in the meantime?
It's dark. Am I seeing any of this? Like their interactions
You're
and what they're
hearing the
doing?
whispering and stuff.
Alright, so did I hear what they said about the people up in the rafters?
Yes.
Okay.
But you can't see it. Like you could just see like he's holding a match.
Mm-hmm.
And you now notice like the silhouettes
14.
hanging and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But so if there's anything you think you want to do in the meantime,
Yeah, I
just
got
let
the
me
8
know.
immediately.
Because you're
Nice.
you're here in
At
the
first, I was
scene.
afraid.
Right,
I thought
right.
That was a 3. I'm like, shit.
I think I'm standing back and watching the door.
Okay.
Hearing that, I'm like, okay, now I really gotta make sure nobody's
Yeah,
coming
gotta
out.
make
Okay,
sure.
so I would like you to roll notice for me to make sure nobody's coming.
Got 5. You got 13.
You got what?
13.
Okay, that's a success.
What is that? Is that crit fail?
It's a critical failure.
Okay.
Oh no.
As he's looking around, he goes and shits himself.
That was just for notice, wasn't for stealth.
Swing across, and you manage to
That's
grab.
Oh, I got a
I just
14
don't
by the way.
notice
Yeah, he
anything.
told me.
Okay.
So you
Damn.
swing across. I'm gonna say that it's a 10 because of your hindrance, your one arm. When you swing
Okay.
across to grab, I think it's a -4 to two-handed checks.
But it's ambidextrous. I wasn't sure if that.
So what that counters is offhand maneuvers, not two-handed.
Action.
You're right, because I have a bayonet on there. I wasn't sure if it was still one-handed because I'm using the other.
Yeah, so what I'm asking for is you because you swing across, you have to grab
Okay.
hanging body.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a
All right,
two-handed,
so that's a
but
10.
you succeed.
Gotcha,
So
I see what you
it's 2 successes, so there's no problem.
Okay.
Just it would be.
No,
a 10
you make sense.
instead of
That
a
makes sense. Okay, I didn't even think about that.
So you swing across. You have your bayonet. What body are you going?
Just whatever one I can get for it, I'm gonna try to cut them hold. So this is random one. I mean, I guess I'll go for Rowan, but I mean, just
That's
whatever.
the one you want to go. Or
Can
you
you
want to go for
can you
Ryan?
physically grab him though?
I mean, just whatever one I'm gonna go for because it's kind of up to chance. But I would like to go for Rowan, but I mean, do you want me to roll to see who I go for?
Well, you got a raise, so I would say that you can get the one that you want.
I was gonna go
You
for
take
Rowan.
the one that I rolled.
I was gonna go for Rowan.
Okay. So you swing across to Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
You grab him. He does not react to your touch, and you kind of swing back partially because he's hanging from a thing. So, but you've got him.
I want to cut him loose.
So I'm going to ask you to roll. Because it's not like you have to fight the plant.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Oh, you're asking a damage roll. I see.
Yeah. How do I determine? I guess just roll damage for your bayonet arm.
Do I just do the damage? My damage from my bayonet right here.
I believe it did. Bayonet is
2d4.
2d4. Okay.
Yep. 6.
6. You managed to pierce through. Since your only hand that you can hold him with, you're holding him one-handed, I will ask you to roll a strength check to see if he drops.
Oh, I saw that. Oh god, I didn't think about that. Okay. Okay. Well. Okay.
Well,
You know what? That's fine. I'm leaving that there. Okay. 8.
8. It managed to. You also roll strength
Okay.
because the weight just doubled.
Oh, thank God. Eight, same thing.
yeah.
Easily managed to,
Dig in.
but there is a. Of the rope and the strain on the rafters.
Lower me down. So we're on the ground now, right?
Slowly.
Yeah, how fast do you lower him down?
I try to make it so that it's not like they both hit the ground. Yeah. So I'm
It's
like,
gonna take a minute.
yeah, big one at a time pulls.
Because there's no way I could swing back there, so the only way is lower me.
Yeah. So you lower him down. You're down there with him, and you can come down. You recollect your rope after he. Well, I guess it would be easier to collect it down there since it's tied to him. What are you doing? You checking if he's alive?
Yeah, check his life.
Roll healing for me.
Don't have healing, so.
Can we do this on the way out, maybe?
We only got one of them. Do we really want to? Do we want to try again?
I mean, I have to see.
Well, if you're just checking
Try
the pulse,
again.
Check it. Is he
Yeah,
alive? Check
I
the
mean-
pulse.
I thought we were
Yeah,
grabbing
roll
one
healing.
and bouncing.
5.
7.
Dead as a doornail.
Fuck!
So then we can leave him. Should we go?
But what if anyone else is alive up there? Can't fucking leave him now.
Do you want to cut them all down?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
This isn't good, guys. This is not good.
Oh shit. Take out the
Doors
dynamite.
open.
Take out the dynamite.
This was your critical failure.
Yeah.
Standing in front of you is about 15 people. Standing perfectly still, all looking inside. You can't really make out their faces from the, because you wouldn't be holding a match anymore, so it's dark.
But we know who the fuck.
Framed in the moonlight, you hear Clara's voice say, "Is it time for you to join us?" And what terrifying adventures await the posse next time on Of Dice and Men? Will our illustrious adventurers escape the clutches of evil? You'll have to watch next time to find out. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.
We're gonna fucking die!